In the United States, the law is built on the principle of balancing the protection of social order with the guarantee of individual liberty. A recent legal case in California has attracted the attention of lawyers and the media because it clearly shows how the American judicial system controls the power of law enforcement agencies. According to information released from court records, a man was detained by local police after a neighbor reported trespassing into a residential area. When authorities arrived at the scene, the suspect did not resist, but was nevertheless questioned on the spot. The defense attorney argued that at the time, the police did not have sufficient legal grounds to make a formal arrest. Law. The concept of probable cause is a mandatory element before restricting an individual's freedom. Without this, any subsequent action by law enforcement could be considered unconstitutional. During the review of the case, the court focused on analyzing the police's procedures, including the timing of the approach, the content of the interrogation questions, and whether or not the Miranda rights were read to the suspect. Miranda rights require police to inform the detained person of their right to remain silent and their right to legal counsel. This is a mandatory step to ensure that testimony is collected legally. At the preliminary hearing, the judge determined that some of the evidence collected after the suspect was detained did not meet legal standards. Specifically, the personal search was conducted without a warrant and without sufficient grounds for emergency as defined by law. Therefore, this evidence was excluded from the case file. The court's decision significantly altered the course of the case. Prosecutors were forced to revise the charges and consider the possibility of a plea bargain for a lighter sentence. This reflects a common practice in the American legal system. Due process is just as important as the nature of the alleged offense. Legal experts argue that such cases serve as a mechanism for checks and balances. When law enforcement agencies are compelled to strictly adhere to the Constitution and federal laws, the risk of abuse of power is minimized. At the same time, citizens, regardless of their position, enjoy fair legal protection. From a broader perspective, this case also serves as a reminder to American society of the importance of basic legal knowledge. Understanding one's rights and obligations enables citizens to be more proactive in situations involving contact with authorities, while also contributing to the development of a transparent and trustworthy judicial system. Beyond procedural factors, the case also highlights the role of judges in the American judicial system. Unlike some other countries, judges in the United States have strong powers to dismiss evidence if they find that the collection process is inconsistent with the